right, man. You're not right. And a large percentage of that is going to be women and their children. Okay? That's right. Now go back to Isaiah 3 and 12. That's not the Lord right there.
Isaiah chapter 3 verse 12.
Yep.
As for my people, children are their oppressors.
So-called white man.
And women rule over them.
They mama.
O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to error and destroy the way of thy path.
That's right. They that lead thee cause thee to error. So your mama's causing you to error. Okay? Your mama, she don't know the scriptures. She ain't the Lord. And the Lord ain't dealing with no woman when it comes to this truth. That's why you don't see no women coming out on the streets trying to break scriptures down and telling their enemies they going into slavery. Because it's not for them to do that. Okay? Keep reading.
The Lord standeth up to plead and standeth to judge the people.
Yep.
The Lord will enter into judgment with the ancients of his people and the princes thereof. For ye have eaten up the vineyard. The spoil of the poor is in your house.
Yeah, talking about these so-called leaders amongst our people. Like these pork chop eating pastors, man. Under that 501c3 charter tax exemption, man. They robbing the poor. The poor is Israel. They rob them, man. Get Isaiah 10 and 1 and read down to 3. And then go back to that. Cause you pork chop eating pastors, man. You politicians and you so-called what they call themselves, black leaders, the National Association of Colored People. Y'all gonna be put to death, man. Okay? Cause you making all this bank off of your own people, and you giving them over to the leading them to the slaughter, man. You ain't telling them that they're the real people of God. They're the Jews, or that they are the Israelites. That's right.
Isaiah 10 and 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees.
And that goes back to the elite banking families, because they the ones that put forth and sanction the laws that are dictating this society. All right? It's not your politicians or Barack Obama, which he ain't even of our people, man. He's a damn Hamite, man. He's a heathen. All right? So destruction unto the elite banking families that put out these legislations and executive orders and laws in this wicked-ass society. Keep reading.
And that right grievousness which they have prescribed.
What's grievousness? These social services. All right? It's set up. They show you in that movie, what was it, Claudine? The one brother got it on, I think it's GMS Uploads. It's called Claudine. And it's an old movie, and it shows how that the only way these women, these so-called Negro women, Latino and Native American women that's enjoying social services like Section 8, food stamps, what is that? Child support, it's something else, I forgot. Wicca, it's something else. Oh, it's WIC. It's Wicca's witchcraft, excuse me. WIC and stuff is if they don't have a man in the house, because if they have a man in the house, they get cut off for these social services. Well, you know what? They gonna cut these social services anyway. All right, very soon. All right, because this whole drama about the financial festa cliff, this place is done anyway. All right, America's working on 16.3 trillion in debt. Yeah, you can smile it up. All right, and there's no hope for this place, man. The dollar's gonna collapse. All right, and Obama is putting out a plan to raise taxes for the rich, to cut off you Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans from your social services, all right, and to cut Social Security from the elderly.'t right. You ain't gonna get your food stamps, all right. You ain't gonna be on your Section 8, all right. You're gonna lose all that. You proud Negro, Latino, and Native American women, because you're gonna mourn. Keep reading. Keep reading on that. That's that grievousness, child support. Fucking, one dude told me it's a law that you could get arrested. It's a law really in America that you can't hit your woman or call her and all this other stuff, man. That's grievousness, man. All right? Keep reading.
To turn aside the needy from the judgment, and to take away the right from the poor of my people.
And their right is to execute and operate in the law, statutes, and commandments of the Holy Bible, which was given to the Israelites only. Not to you so-called white people. You so-called white people going into slavery. And y'all gonna get slaughtered and destroyed in these upcoming race wars. That's right. That's right. That's right. So get your muscle milk up, you know, your creatine, all right? Your steroids, just hell, forget the creatine, hop the steroids, because you're gonna get slaughtered. Damn devils, they always like smiling and shit, man. Look at them faggots over there, man. Keep reading.
That widows may be their prey,
Yep.
and that they may rob the fatherless.
And that's what happens. Go to Zechariah 11 and 4 and 5. That's what happened. They robbed the fatherless. What are they robbing the fatherless of, which is you Negros, Latinos, and Native Americans? One, they robbing you men of becoming men. All right? Because the man, he'll direct the son in the way he should go, man. You know, now they got laws you can't even whoop your children, man. All right, and these pastors can't teach about whooping your kids because they'll go to jail for 2 years under that 501c3 charter. So they want your children to be a bunch of wicked, gremlin-ass monsters. All right? That's why the society's going down, man. All right? Zechariah 11 and 4.
Zechariah chapter 11 verse 4.
Yep.
Thus said the Lord power, feed the flock of the slaughter, whose oppressors slay them and hold themselves not guilty.
Yeah, who's our possessors? All right, who stole you so-called Negros? All right, from Spain, Portugal, because you was there. All right, because the Moors was ruling there, which was so-called Negros. All right, who took you from West Africa? All right, and from Europe. That's right, you was ruling as kings in Europe. All right, King Richard the Lionheart. All right, William Wallace. Who else? Name me another one. William the Conqueror. Joan of Arc. All right, all those were so-called Negroes, not white people, that was ruling in Europe. Okay? Those who possessed you, they brought you over here. And they slay you, and then they walk around like they're not guilty, man. I pray the Most High destroy y'all people, man. All right, and I knew these so-called white people was enjoying Thanksgiving, man. That's possessors that slay, they oppress the people, and then they slay them, and they hold themselves not guilty, trying to turn it into a joyous celebration. That's why you so-called white people, you should just take your judgment like a man and get ready to be destroyed in this Third World War, and then come back, serve your 1,000 years in slavery, and prepare to be exterminated. Because that's what's going to happen to you. And the Bible says that. Keep reading.
Whose oppressors slay them.
Yep.
And hold themselves not guilty.
Yep, and a lot of these cops that's been slaughtering and killing more of these Negroes, all right, openly. Hell, the shit is making world-star hip-hop. I don't even watch that garbage, but you know, some brothers watch that stuff and then they put it up on the YouTube so you see it or whatever. But it's too much fucking folly for me to watch it. But they got videos of cops just blasting on Jake, man, tasing them, kicking them in their throats and shit, and they get all scot-free, man. It was a couple months back. It was an article of this Jake, a black man who's a cop, which he ain't supposed to be a cop anyway, but he got shot up multiple times by some white cops from the same department. And he survived it, right? But then he ended up going to jail and getting sentenced to jail to serve prison time for being shot at. And they got off scot-free, man. That's why this society is gonna fall, man. That's right. Keep reading.
And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their shepherds pity them not.
Yeah, these people are supposed to be the leaders, all right? They don't show no pity to our people, man, because they ain't telling them the truth. All right, you can go back to Isaiah 3. That's why, what's his name? Pastor Manning,